question?
Sure.
Come again?
Can I ask a question about the Jews' favorite animal, the chicken? But chicken's not in the Bible, right?
What do you mean? Okay, the chicken as the tarn, the chicken in and of itself is not in the Bible, but we know it from the ancient Near East. Okay, and we do have we do have other elements that might be similar to the chicken in the Bible. Actually, the word for chicken in modern Hebrew goes back to the Sumerian. Okay, we don't have that word in the Bible, but we do have an alternative word called sechvi. Okay, so let me just a second answer one animal at a time. So we've talked about the cats. Let's talk about the chicken, okay?
And Netanel, will you write the spelling of katul in Hebrew for the cat
sure.
when you do? Thank you.
Sure.
Fun.
Yeah, fun. I today was an animals day because we had the discussion concerning animals in the Hebrew Bible. So that's that. And let's see now, chicken. You asked about chicken. So let's start with talking about the very, very interesting words here. So first of all, Betsy, the word for cat in modern Hebrew is chatul. Chatul. Okay, cat. That's modern Hebrew. We've seen the biblical Hebrew possible word for cat, which is e or iyim in the plural. Okay, now you're asking about chicken.
Yes.
So what is the post-biblical Hebrew word for chicken? Do you know?
There's pigeon and doves. We hear.
Sure. That is Yonah. You know that. Or Tor. But what is the post-biblical? When you go and what is the word in Hebrew for chicken? So if you go to the supermarket and you want chicken, you just use the word that the biblical Hebrew word for flying creatures, which is off, related to literally flying. And it's a little bit ironic. I never thought about it until this moment, really, that the word that we use for poultry, which is usually chicken, is describing flying, while chicken don't really fly. They can fly a little bit, right? But they don't really fly. But that's the word that you would use in the supermarket, as I said, is the word off, related to flying. And that's a very common word in the Bible. But again, it's a general term for every flying creature.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you go to the supermarket to look for chicken, this is the word you use. However, if you're talking about the rooster, okay, then the word for it is tarnegol. Tarnegol. Do you know this word, guys? Every Israeli child knows this word, but nobody knows where it comes from. And now I'm going to tell you, because it's a mind-blowing story. Some of you have heard me talking about it in the past, I'm sure. It comes from the Sumerian tar lu gal. Tar lu gal. Gal, big or great. Lu, person, man. And tar, bird. You know who is the big man? Who is the big man? That's the
Kahuna?
king. That's the king. And that's Lugal in Sumerian means king. And Tar Lugal means the bird of the king. Right. So maybe
Wow.
because the rooster has a crown, maybe. So Tar Lugal goes back to the Sumerian. The Sumerian is not even a Semitic language, guys. Not even a Semitic language. It's a non-Semitic language. Okay. And oh, too bad everything is now off the screen. So we had the Tar Negol, originally from Tar Lugal. Now, in regards to your question, you asked, is there a cat in the Bible? Now, John asked, now, is there the chicken in the Bible? And the answer is yes, yes, probably yes. And but the chicken is represented by a different word in the Bible. It is the sechvi. Sechvi. Let me put it on screen. The sechvi is the word for chicken in the Bible, and it is, how do we know it's a chicken? We'll get to it in a second. Okay. And the chicken is, let me write it on screen, sechvi, with a, remember, you've talked about the shin and the sin before, and the sechvi is, the Bible talks about the fact that God gave the sechvi wisdom. Okay, so the book of Job talks about the fact that the God gave that animal wisdom. Why was the sechvi, or why was the chicken identified or designated as an animal that has wisdom? Because it can tell when the day is starting. Okay, it can distinguish between day and night. Okay, so the sechvi is in the book of Job. I'll put it on screen. Okay, in Job 38:36. Oh. Let's put it on screen that we can read it easily. And okay, sechvi. Yes. Anyone who did not read anything today, Betsy, would you like to read this verse from Job?
Mi shat betuchot kokma umi natan lashek vi
Sechvi.
lasek vi bina. Who has put wisdom in the innermost being, or who has given understanding to the mind?
Right. So here, again, the problem with the word sechvi, as with the word yim, is that we don't have a lot of it. We only have it once in the Bible. But according to, again, the tradition, and according to that understanding, is that the sechvi is the rooster, okay, or the chicken. This is how it is in post-biblical Hebrew. Is it the, as you can see, that's not the translation of all of the translations here. New American Standard would not have it. But if you open your art scroll, I promise you that they would have rooster. I would be dumbstruck if they don't have rooster for it. Okay, do you have your art scroll with you, or even the JPS? Job 38:36. Did you find? Do you have it with you?
No, I don't have that root, Sikhvi. I don't. In the book of roots.
No, not in that book. In your art scroll Bible, you use a Bible by art scroll, right?
No, the art scroll is just my book of Ruth.
Oh, I understand. And so if you look at in the JPS or art scroll, you'll probably find rooster. There is another word in the Bible, or another name of an animal in the Bible, that is translated by ancient translations as a chicken, or rather the cock, the rooster. And let's see that is in Proverbs. Let's see that verse, Proverbs 30:31. I'll put this again so we can read it. And here you can see the New American Standard Version actually does translate it as a right. Okay, let's see this. Let's see Proverbs 30:31. Let's have someone who did not read.
Yeah, I'll read it. No.
Okay, go ahead, Frank.
Sure. Zarzir, Letanayim,
Motnaim.
Motnaim. I'm sorry. I really mess that up all the time, don't I? Taish, Umalech, Alchum, Imo. Oh, okay. And who has put wisdom in the
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. The strutting cock, the male goat, also, and a king when his army is with him. That is very interesting. That is very interesting.
Right.
I just to refer back, in Job, the BDB, referencing, Sechavi and the BDB refers to it as a cock and also as a hapax legomenon.
It is a hapax legomenon, as you know, right?
Okay.
And the BDB might refer to it as a cock or as a rooster, but note that he refers to it as
etymology,
as based on post-biblical Hebrew, which is basically what I said.
Yes.
That in rabbinic Hebrew, that is sechvi, and so again, it also suggests other things as well. So that's sechvi, and zarzir motnaim here. Zarzir motnaim understood here at the bottom by the here as the cock. Now, this is based on the understanding of the Septuagint. This goes back to the Septuagint. I don't know. Possibly. In any case, we are talking about hapax legomena in both cases. Both the word sechvi appears only once in the Bible, and the phrase zarzir motnaim only once in the Bible. So that's the chicken. Okay.